فوصلتني التهديدات بالقتل.
你在这是完全是安全的。
I just didn't know what to expect. Definitely a little scary.
Nos momentos difíceis é que você conhece quem é teu amigo.
Of course, we can do without poetry. But then, life without poetry would be nothing but nature without beauty, history without romance, spring arriving without any signs of hope, summertime gone too soon, nostalgia with no memory, and words with no significance. How then, under such circumstance, could two hearts, thousands of miles apart, beat as one?
Dedicatória aos amigos. Fernando Pessoa. Dia a maioria de nós irá separar-se. Sentiremos saudades de todas as conversas atiradas fora, das descobertas que fizemos, dos sonhos que tivemos, dos tantos risos e momentos que partilhamos. Saudade até de momentos de lágrimas, de angústia, das vésperas dos finais de semana, dos finais do ano, enfim, companheirismo vivido. A expressão da amizade é igual em todo o mundo. A amizade é uma expressão única. Você encontra do outro lado também pessoa do teu género, pessoa que é muito honesta em relação à amizade. Partilhar dores e felicidades aos amigos é fundamental também para que haja uma amizade sã. Portanto, consideramos essa amizade sã.
Alike voices resonate, hearts as one chime. He is an accomplished Chinese translator, and he is a renowned scholar and thinker in the Arab world. By a twist of fate, the two struck up a friendship, despite coming from two worlds far apart in Asia.
这本书很有意义，我们两个人因为这本书建立了联系，它也是我们两个人友谊的开端。
نحو عام 98 99 صدر في دمشق الكتاب. جاء الأستاذ شوي تشينغقو الأستاذ بسام في زيارة إلى دمشق واشترى الكتاب من المكتبة.
后来我就对这个书从头到尾认真的读了一下啊，我觉得翻的总体来说很好，我就给他写了一封信，从此以后就两人就取得了联系。我记得是2010年的时候，正好我有机会到叙利亚大马士革去开会，我们约好了他呢来找我。后来有一个长者就走进饭店，我看他东张西望啊，而且那个神色跟我想象的菲拉斯就很像。 果然，他一看到我就知道是中国人了，冲着我露出笑脸，向我走过来，我们两人就拥抱握手。那是第一次，他给我留下的印象，我就是非常严谨，同时呢又是很随和、很博学、很幽默这么一个老人。
سام مثقف من الطراز الأول. منها يعني أردت الذهاب إلى الصين. هي أكثر من أهلها، يعني لا يوجد شخص صيني مما أعرف، يعني ربما لا أعرف تعمق في الثقافة العربية مثل الأستاذ بسام.
Sadly, their beautiful newfound friendship was soon put to the test. War broke out in Syria.
2012年年初，电视里边放叙利亚的战争已经很严重了。那个时候我就想起来我的老朋友费拉斯。
في سوريا غدا صعبة، لا سيما في بلد حمص، هي كانت المنطقة الثانية التي انتقلت إليها التظاهرات
我在叙利亚工作时曾经去过霍姆斯，当我看到那些挺熟悉的街区已经被炸成废墟的时候呢，我就很担心我的老朋友费拉斯的安危了。
طلبت مني محطة شام FM، فوجهت نداء إلى الشباب السوري، قلت لهم أني ألمح صراعا مقبلا بين السلطة في سوريا وبين الحركات الإسلامية، فإذا لم تنسحبوا من الشارع سوف تدهسكم أقدام الفريقين. وبدأت أكتب وهاجم أسلمة الحركة، فوصلتني تهديدات بالقتل.
我就给他写了一个邮件，就邀请他到北京来，最起码给你提供一个安全的、宁静的生活环境。他收到信了以后，马上就给我回邮件了。他说我收到你的邮件的时候，我正在想我的中国朋友薛庆国怎么没有联系我。
اهتمامي بالفكر الصيني قديم جدا، ابتدأ منذ المرحلة الجامعية واستمر. منها أني أردت الذهاب إلى الصين. استشرت زوجتي قالت لي أوكي اذهب.
因为战争的缘故，叙利亚的国际航班呢已经终止了，所以呢，费拉斯他必须要从家乡霍姆斯乘车到黎巴嫩的首都贝鲁特坐飞机。因为安全形势严峻，还要应付各种检查，甚至还提心吊胆的防备战火以及恐怖分子的袭击，所以旅途上是经历了千辛万苦。
It was a temporary separation born of frustration, but also a new journey propelled onwards by friendship.
据我所知呢，他也没有长期在一个非阿拉伯国家待过，所以呢，一开始的时候肯定是有点不太适应了。
لم يحصل معي إشكالات أبدا في خلال عملي في الصين، لكن دائما المشاكل العملية التي كنت أواجهها في الحياة كان هو يتطوع علي لمساعدتي فيها، فغالبا ما يطرق علي الباب في المساء هلما لنتعشى معه.
后来吃饭聊天，消除他的那种孤独感，这是我自己力所能及的。2012年的春节那天晚上，焰火声音惊天动地。
كان عرضا للألعاب النارية مبهرا بشكل لا يصدق.
他说，鞭炮声让我联想起了叙利亚的内战。然后我就安慰他，我说你在这是完全是安全的。
طبعا هو يعني لم يتركني أبدا، لا سيما في السنة الأولى عندما كنت لوحدي. انتقلنا من لاوتسو إلى كونفوشيوس إلى مانشوس، وكنا نلتقي في بيتي في كل أسبوع مرة أو مرتين. أنا أعمل في الترجمة عن اللغات الأجنبية وهو يدقق على كان يجلس إلى جانبي ونتحدث نتجادل ونختلف لكننا كنا نتفق أخيرا.
那偶尔有拍桌子的时候，印象最深的一个瞬间就是我们翻译到那个富贵，不能淫，贫贱不能移，威武不能屈。那么菲拉斯的译文呢，我觉得它是传达出来这个意思，但是呢没有体现中文的那种形式美、排比的美。后来我说最好能够调整一下。然后我读给他听，菲拉斯说你再读一遍，我又读了一遍。菲拉斯当时听了以后拍桌子，用了一句阿拉伯语说 "Azim"， 用中文说就是大哉。
6 years later, Firas returned to his homeland. He was full of rich experience and had enjoyed a beautiful friendship.
كلما نظرت إليها أتذكر الأستاذ بسام وأتذكر الصداقة الحميمة بيننا والتي تمثل عن جد الصداقة بين الشعبين العربي والصيني.
虽然我们一个是中国人，一个是阿拉伯人，但是我们对这个世界、对人生看法都比较接近。他自己说的是，我是他20多年里边结识的唯一的一个真正的知己。菲拉斯他不在我们这儿，在叙利亚离我们很远的时候，他身上那些可贵的地方，对我来说我看得更清晰了，就像这个离山峰远的这个平原上的行者看那个山看得更清晰一样。所以呢，时间和距离让我更加意识到他身上的那些宝贵的一些品质的可爱和值得珍视。论友谊，纪伯伦。一个青年说：“给我们谈谈友谊。”他回答说：“你的朋友是你需求的回应。”
هو حقلك الذي تزرعه بالمحبة وتحصده بالشكر. هو مائدتك وموقدك.
因为你饥渴的来看他，
وتسعى وراءه مستدفئا.
当你与朋友分别，不要忧伤，因为他不在时，你爱他最深之处会更清晰。
لأن الجبل يبدو للمتسلق له أكثر وضوحا وكبرا من السهل البعيد.
在友谊中，除了精神的深化，不应另有他途。
Their admiration for one another grows stronger over time. Since parting, they've been drifting like clouds, 10 years passing like flowing water. Their friendship is based upon a world of beauty, the world of literature. In a relationship as strong as theirs, sometimes the one can even trust the other with his life.
由于持续的高温天气，
火情发生在前往南川的路上，我们已经在路边看到各方力量。
大家可以顺着我的镜头看一下。
I had seen my wife had shown me a video as well, and she was concerned about it. You can see the mountain from many parts of campus here too. When smoke's coming into your apartment, you know it's something serious.
点3:45分，火已经烧到。
各种救援力量已经在不断的汇聚，而这
I'm viewing China and Chongqing as my home, so I should treat it as such.
Told, hey, they're looking for people with this specific skill set. Would you help? I'm like, yeah, of course. I had sent a message to my parents in the U.S. Before going, like an email. My parents' response was, just be safe and be careful. When my mother-in-law had heard the news, she was just reminding me that I have a family and a daughter, and is this really what I need to be doing? But they were worried, but weren't really able to stop me. They were in Chengdu at the time. As far as myself, I think felt really serious once I finally got on that motorcycle, to be honest. It was kind of on the back of a motorcycle, zipping through town, no helmet on the back, and a hand's already occupied with a heavy object too, but I didn't know when I first came, am I going straight up the mountain? And then it turns out, hey, I just didn't know what to expect. Definitely a little scary. I knew it, I always try to prepare for, it's there for the right reasons though. I mean, it wasn't, it was, as far as the day itself, I mean, there was a lot of waiting around. Oh, I'm ready to do more, but my wife has, seen me, operating power tools before. She was certainly worried. I mean, I'd gotten more calls from her that day than, usual, and it's like sometimes I could answer and sometimes I couldn't.
The three of us were kind of working together to get the first few together outside where it was brutally hot, and then we did the final safety check. But we were making sure they were gassed and oiled properly once they were assembled. Then they were all taken to a different staging area and tested once again. And then the chainsaw groups were formed to head up the mountain. The people around me are, my people basically. I mean, it's not, it's us and them. It's,
It was kind of nice. So when we got to the top there and we're waiting in line to head in, there was a lady who just appeared and she's like, "Oh, Wagrapongo Hoshue." People donating time and materials and meals and motorcycles and everything else. I had different people donating money and just people trying to help their community. Even worse things to come, the community will probably come together. So and that I like to see. It's just people who have never necessarily helped in a situation like that, or to see them get organized. There was no fighting or bickering. It was all just, let me help, where can I help? And a friend is somebody that you can count on, an extended family member in a way. It's in times of crisis you kind of see who's around you.
Maybe they went straight back to their own lives after the work was done. Even so, in adversity, they'd forged bonds of trust that would endure for a lifetime. At that critical time, they were all in it together. For Chongqing.
A Friend by Gillian Jones. A person who will listen and not condemn. Someone on whom you can depend. They will not flee when bad times are here. Instead, they will be there to lend an ear. They will think of ways to make you smile, so you can be happy for a while. Do not forget your friends at all, for they pick you up when you fall. Do not expect to just take and hold. Give friendship back. It is pure gold.
Friendship built on mutual trust, turning a foreign land into a homeland. That's what makes friendship between countries possible. Perhaps people don't even have to personify countries they come from to prove this point. Though separated by a mountain, people will share the same clouds and rain, and the bright moon belongs not to a single town. Friendship is, and always has been, about what connects everything in the world.
Amizade é uma coisa especial que nós podemos dizer existe entre as pessoas. É o relacionamento entre duas pessoas ou entidades, é o que significa amizade para mim. Sem amizade, o mundo fica reduzido, muito pequeno. Só com amizades é que o mundo pode crescer. E também, sem amigos, o indivíduo não pode crescer. Dizem no nosso país, no nosso ditado, nos momentos difíceis é que você conhece quem é teu amigo. Na verdade, todo indivíduo com a minha idade já experimentou várias amizades. E eu não fujo de regra, quer dizer que também já tive experiências boas e más. Num momento difícil me acompanharam. Eu também, num momento difícil, acompanhei os meus amigos. Temos amizades, existem boas e más experiências também. Eu acho que a amizade entre a China e a África, na verdade, é uma amizade entre irmãos. Os detalhes são muitos, detalhadamente pode ser, mas a China tem cooperado bastante com a Guiné-Bissau na área de saúde. A equipa médica chinesa durante muitos anos. Na verdade, a amizade da Guiné-Bissau e a China vem de longe, desde a época da luta de libertação nacional. O líder da luta de libertação nacional, Emílio Cabral, na sua visita em China, conseguiu ouvir uma melodia da música do senhor Xiong He e aí pediu a esse senhor, compositor, compôs a melodia do hino da Guiné-Bissau.
Xiao He, the Chinese musician, then composed a song titled Ode to Independence. Heroic and powerful in tone, it perfectly conveys the immovable faith of the African people. In 1973, when Guinea-Bissau won its independence, the song became the national anthem.
E esse aceitou, e hoje temos o hino da Guiné-Bissau e de Cabo Verde até 1996. Portanto, porque a Guiné-Bissau e Cabo Verde, mas Cabo Verde e Guiné-Bissau usaram o hino composto pelo Sr. Xiong He e durante muitos anos. E a Guiné-Bissau continua com este hino nacional. Daí o histórico da amizade da Guiné-Bissau e a China.
Later, when new lyrics were written for it, Ode to Independence became This is Our Beloved Country. The people of Guinea-Bissau see themselves as leaves of a giant tree that is their motherland. In the song, they sing about sunshine and oceans, leaves and trees, glory and hope, and above all, peace and development. Some say that one true friend is enough, and that friendship is one soul residing in two bodies. Some say more friends means more opportunities, and that friendship is what connects one person to many. Some say people don't always share the same joys and sorrows, but with friendship, the world can live as one. Hand in hand, people from different parts of the world are building lasting friendships.
You may not believe. I also imagined how divine and adorable you can be. But when I've seen you eventually, you're even more divine and adorable than I fancied.
أنا شاعر ما أسعفته حروفه. الحب من لغة المشاعر أعظم.
Passent les jours et passent les semaines. Ni temps passé, ni les amours reviennent. Sous le bon Mirabeau coule la Seine.
Көзімнің қарасы, көңілімнің санасы, бітпейді-ау іштегі ғашықтық жарасы.
فما أصفى القلوب إذا تآخت وأشقاها إذا شحنت خصاما.
Berbeza budaya bukan halangan. Jurang kecil dibesar jangan.
别教青门路，归轩白马经。相知无远近，万里尚为邻。